Hey everyone, hey wellness crew, and welcome to Kettlebell Protocol. Today's workout's going to be closer to intermediate more than it is beginner, but we are going to use varying weights, and I do suggest that you get the correct weights of kettlebell that you're going to need in order to do these moves. The 6 moves that we're going to do are kettlebell swings, deadlift to pull, 5 reverse lunges, overhead press, the infinity loop, and 1/2 Turkish get-ups. So let's get started. With each round, the order is going to vary a little bit, and I'm going to start with a 15-pound kettlebell for the 15 kettlebell swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, 10 deadlift to high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Okay, so from there, we're going to do 5 reverse lunges per leg. We're going to go ahead and hold the kettlebell in the opposite arm of the leg that we're going to be doing the reverse lunges with. Let me just sync my watch real quick. Here we go. So if we're going to have it in our right hand, that means we're going to go back with our right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to go ahead and switch over to the overhead press, 5 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, I'm using a 10-pound kettlebell for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the 15-pounder for the infinity loop. We're going to spread our legs and just loop the kettlebell through our legs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, half Turkish get-ups. I'm going to use my lightest kettlebell for these. We're going to go ahead and extend our left arm out into about 45 degrees. We're going to straighten up our right arm and push up. That's 1, 2, and 3. Trying to look the entire time at the kettlebell and at your fist. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. All right, so that's round 1 down. We'll take a quick water break. And then we'll move on to the next round. I love using kettlebells because the resistance really helps you get into shape faster. Using resistance is always good. As much as I love yoga, I always notice that when I incorporate kettlebell movements into my workouts, my body gets into shape a lot faster. My birthday's coming up. I have an outfit I want to fit into. So I thought this was going to be the perfect video to do for today. Okay, so for round 2, we're actually going to start with the deadlift to pull. So that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, from there, we're going to go ahead and go into those reverse lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time I switched it up and had to be on the same side as the leg that we are using to come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go ahead and get into that overhead press, starting with the right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right, getting into that infinity loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to place down my 15-pounder, grab my 5-pounder for the half Turkish get-ups. 1, 2, and 3. Switching sides. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. And now getting into kettlebell swings, where I'm going to grab my 15-pounder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Awesome. You're doing a great job. That is round 2 completed. We'll go ahead, grab a little drink of water, take a little rest. Really enjoy the endorphins that we have going because of this workout and because of the resistance that we're using. These are great movements, And these will really help whip you into shape in a faster time period than just body weight exercises or yoga alone. It's really good to be well-rounded when it comes to your fitness. Okay, so for this round, we're going to go ahead and start with reverse lunges. So I'm going to grab the 10-pound kettlebell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming into that overhead press. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Coming into our infinity loop, we have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, grabbing my 5-pounder for the half Turkish get-ups. One, 2, and 3. Switching sides. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Coming into kettlebell swings, we have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And coming into that deadlift to high pull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got this, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. So that was round 3. We are halfway done. Let's enjoy a water break with a little bit of extra time so we can catch our breath. That's one thing about me. I have a really bad habit of rushing through rest time and not allowing for the proper amount of rest time that is required for the amount of work that we're doing. What you want to think about is doing a work to rest ratio of 2 to 3 to 1. So your rest being 2 to 3 to 1, or it can also be 1 to 1, or it can also be half of 1 to 1. It just depends on how many exercises you're doing, the loop that you're trying to do, the goals that you're trying to accomplish. And what I want to accomplish is also an increase in strength as well as an increase in endurance. So I like to go a little faster, a little harder, just so that way we can also get through the workout a little bit quicker. Okay, so for this fourth round, we're going to start with overhead presses. We got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Coming into infinity loop, I'm grabbing the 15-pounder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, coming into those Turkish get-ups. 1, 2, and 3. Switching sides. 1, 2, and 3. Coming back to my 15-pounder for the kettlebell swings. Got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, next we're going to come into deadlift to high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Now coming in to reverse lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right. Round 4 is completed. We only have 2 rounds to go. You're doing a great job. Enjoying that water break. Maybe starting to get a little bit of sweat on your body. That's always a good thing when it comes to working out. And you don't have to wait a super long time. Like I said, I usually enjoy just powering through really fast, but I also understand the need for rest in between. That's why I'm trying to be a little bit better about the rest that I'm doing, so that way everyone can go ahead and play along with this game. If you do feel the need to take a longer break, you can always feel free to pause the video and come right back to it whenever you're ready. If these breaks are too short, I completely understand. I just like to get through them as quick as I can, but while still understanding that everyone's at a different place with their fitness level. And again, this is something that's probably closer to intermediate than it is to beginner. With that being said, let's get going on round 5. We're going to go ahead and start with the infinity loop. So I'm going to grab my 15er. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, grabbing my 5er for the half Turkish get-ups. 1, 2, and 3. Switching sides. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. I'm going to grab my 15 for the kettlebell swings. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I am. Okay. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Awesome. All right, getting ready for that deadlift to high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. I'm going to grab the 10-pounder for the reverse lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right overhead press, starting with the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. All right. Round 5 is complete. Let's have a water break. Enjoy a little rest before we get to our very final round. And we will be starting with the half Turkish get-up. I think this time I'm going to try increasing the weight to 10 pounds just to see how it's going with that. Oftentimes when I haven't done exercises like this on the regular, I'm not sure about what weight is best for me to use. I can definitely go higher, but because this is the equipment that I have access to at the moment, these are the weights that I'm sticking with. And that's also why for some of the exercises, we have a higher rep count. It's more for me than for anything else, but that's okay. Feeling nice and sweaty. Okay. Last half Turkish get up. 1, 2, 3. Switching sides. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Coming into kettlebell swings. Remember, we have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't use the 10. Shoot. 6, 7. Oh well. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Excuse me. Still have the little inklings of a cold left. Still trying to get over it. But I'm doing a lot better than where I was. If you remember my last videos from a few days ago. All right. Deadlift to high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Coming into those reverse lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Time for overhead press. Starting with the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming in to our last exercise, the infinity loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, we completed our workout. We have our 6 rounds done. I hope you feel as though you got a nice workout out of this one. I really love programming, especially when it comes to kettlebells. And I love the feeling that you get, the euphoric feeling after a workout. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and or join for more content like this on a more consistent basis. Thank you so much for watching. Be well, stay wild as well. Bye.